Welcome back, learners. How are you doing today? In today's lesson, we are going to design a simple LED circuit using Arduino in TinkerCAD. Amazing. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to connect an LED, run a simulation, and fix simple wiring mistakes if need be. But before we go into the lesson, think about this. Have you ever seen a small light blinking on a toy, TV remote, or robots? Imagine about it. That small light is called an LED. So what do you think makes the LED turn on and off? Pause this video for a moment, think about it, write your idea in your learning journal. Because today, you'll discover how electricity and Arduino control LEDs. But what does LED stand for? LED means light emitting diode. Again, light emitting diode. So for this lesson, you need a computer or a laptop with internet, a TinkerCAD account, which you can use your Gmail account if you have very efficiently, and your learning journal. So the first thing you need to do is go to your browser. As you can see on my screen, you can open a new tab or open a new browser. Then at the top here in the address bar, you search for www.tinkercad.com, as you can see on the screen. Then if you are a new user, you need to sign up to create an account. If you're an existing user, you just need to log in your account. The best practice in logging in your account is using the Gmail. So over here at the top right, I'm going to click on login because I already have an account. But if you don't have, you can click on sign up. So I'll click on login. Then you come down here, click on personal account. But if you are doing this in a class, you can join with the class code that has been created by your teacher. For example, if I click on this, the teacher will have sent you a class code. Then you enter it and enter your name that has been registered. But I'm not doing that today. I'm going to be using the personal account. All right, so I click on personal account. Then you click on sign in with Google. Then wait for the prompt to show you where to click on your Gmail account to log in. As you can see loaded on the screen. Amazing, right? I've successfully logged in. It's going to open up my dashboard. If you are a student, you'll see your class dashboard. Now, let's create a new circuit. So you click on circuit to create a new circuit. So you come to designs. On designs, you click on create at the top here, then click on circuit. So it's going to load up your environment to design a circuit. So now this is the TinkerCAD environment. So on the right hand side, you're going to drag the following components. So from the components panel, you drag these items into your workspace. We need an Arduino, we need an LED. If you can't find it immediately, you can search, but here it is. And then a breadboard. So we have the breadboard here. And we're going to be using some wires, but we are not adding the wires. We're going to be implementing the wiring while we are proceeding. So the first thing is, let's look at the LED. Look at this LED now. It has two terminals. That's two terminals. We are going to connect the long leg. This part that is curved in the physical reality, it is the longer part. So it's called the anode, and this is the cathode. So we are connecting this to pin 13 of the Arduino, and we are connecting the negative, the other part, to the GND on the Arduino. This is the GND. Show you right here. This is the GND. So we're going to do that now. So I'm going to be using the breadboard. So just connect as shown on the screen. So you can plug it anywhere here. Then each of this breadboard now has some functions. So you have some other videos that explained how the breadboard works. So I'm gonna take any holes on this line here, then drag a wire to pin 13 like this. Now you can double click on a line of the wire to style your wiring. So yeah, to make it neat. You can see mine as I'm doing it. All right, so I can give it a color red now. So the other part, can you guess where it's going to? Yes, the ground. So I'm gonna drag it right here. Click. So you can also style it. You double click on the wire, then you make it neat. All right, like this. Beautiful. So I think this is perfect. Then you can change the color to black. All right, so this is amazing. So now we have done the simple wiring. Now we need to go on to code this to make it work. So at the top here you see code, so you click on code. So you have the default code there. You can remove it by dragging into the block panel here and this. So these are the code blocks. Each of these code blocks has some commands. You click on them, you can see different commands. So the first thing we're going to be doing, going to control, then bring out forever, then come to output, then bring out set pin I. Set pins in a lemma can be turned, whatever the pin number is, on. I means on. So now, what pin number did you use for the LED? We use the pin 13. So I'm going to change this to pin 13. Yes. So it means this LED should come up. Now, then I'm going to do some other thing. I want you to wait for a bit because we want it to on and off. So I need to wait for 1 second. Then we turn it off. Use the set pin I again. We put the pin number. Then you turn this I to low. So after putting the low, we have to do another wait for 1 second. So it's going to off for 1 second before it turns on again because of this forever. So this forever means it will on for 1 second, off for 1 second, and repeat forever until you stop the code. Let's go ahead and simulate this after you're done arranging these blocks like this. Okay, it's on, so you can see it blinking now. But what if my LED is not working? These are the things you need to put in your checklist. Is the LED connected to pin 13? Because that is what we use in our code. Is negative LED connected to ground? Because that's what we are doing. Is the LED not reversed? I mean, changing it this way. So these are things you need to check. So now let's try connecting it to pin 12, either pin 13. You can try it on your own. Now, remember, electricity must move in a complete loop from power through the LED back to the ground. So now it's your turn. Change the LED color to either red or green or blue or yellow and test the circuit again. So look at these questions now. What happens if the LED is connected in the wrong way? Which Arduino pin did you use? Answer these questions in your learning journal. How do you submit? If you're in a class, you can take a screenshot of your working circuit and submit to your teacher. Now, finally, let's have a reflection. In your learning journal, write this reflection. Today, I learned how to build and test an LED circuit. Correct wiring helps electricity flow properly. Great job, students. And next lesson, we are going to make our LED more smarter.